help me God. Congratulations.
The hope of a better life, opportunity, and the pursuit of happiness. It's the American dream. And every year, hundreds of thousands of people take the oath of allegiance, striving to make it a reality.
But some current citizens say that dream for them exists overseas. As of 2022, nearly 500,000 Social Security recipients were living outside the United States. And that's just a small percentage of the estimated 9 million U.S. citizens who live in other countries.
They're part of a growing number of Americans looking outside of our borders for a more affordable and peaceful way of life. The vibrant colors, beautiful mountain valleys, and the rich culture of Cuenca, Ecuador, a place former North Carolinian Stephen Varga has called home now for 4 years. At over 8,000 feet above sea level, it was an adjustment, but for the better.
I'm healthier now. I quickly lost 25 pounds when I moved down here. The food is so fresh. You're walking all the time.
Varga says from the cost of living and affordable medical care to the ease of travel, the benefits of living in Ecuador far outweigh those of living in the States.
Do you feel safe?
I guarantee you I feel safer here than in the United States. Every American I've talked to feels safer here.
Guns are heavily restricted in Ecuador. According to Jen Barnett, who runs the website expatsy.com, rising gun violence has led many Americans to take up residence in other countries.
So people who move to Europe often move to Europe because it is so much safer.
But it's not just crime driving people to relocate.
The biggest reason they want to move abroad, which I think is positive, is they want adventure and personal growth.
The expats we talk to say they've done their research and feel confident about their safety. But what they're really concerned about is finding a new sense of peace and harmony in their community. According to Barnett, wanting to escape division and political tension in the U.S. are drivers for those considering a move to another country. This includes racial tension. The website blacksitglobal.com chronicles the lives of Black expats scattered across the globe. Courtney Bowden is one of them. She left Atlanta to live in a place where she felt free from the constant threat of racism. Bowden and her husband ended up in Playa del Carmen, Mexico.
I had reached my breaking point. This was all on top of facing issues with some unfriendly neighbors in a predominantly white neighborhood. I was mentally, emotionally, and physically exhausted.
Bowden works remotely and now shares the stories of other Black expats living across the globe.
Tisha, after we got here and after we settled in, nearly 3 years later, we found a place that we can call home. So we found freedom, healing, and belonging here.
And she's not alone.
62,000 Americans get their Social Security checks in Mexico.
Due to its proximity to the U.S., Mexico is one of the more popular places attracting Americans, along with English-speaking countries such as Canada and the U.K. Barnett says Panama, Costa Rica, Spain, France, Italy, and Portugal are getting some interest.
For example, a retiree can move to Portugal if they have about $900 a month in retirement income, which is unheard of here in the U.S., obviously.
But with having to navigate a system of visas and foreign residency laws, is the grass truly greener on the other side of the border?
Do I think the American dream is being challenged and potentially been dimmed in some cases? I do.
Louisiana Congressman Garrett Graves says he understands the attraction of wanting more bang for your buck and personally knows retirees who have moved, but he questions the safety and stability of other governments.
Mexico, you have major portions of the country that candidly the government doesn't control, that very violent cartels control them. And it used to just be in certain areas, but we've seen increasingly where that threat to safety and security is encroaching upon some of the most popular tourist destinations. And so there is a trade-off there.
But the expats we talk to feel like they're gaining more than just money by getting away, specifically peace of mind. Back in Ecuador, Vargas still dreams of maybe moving to France one day. But for now, Cuenca has all that he truly needs.
So you're living the life.
You know what? I feel great about it right now. It's funny. I feel I'm happier than I've ever been.
A happiness that can only be found in a place that your heart feels is where you should be.
Ecuador's our home. It's our home for sure.
The relocation process takes a lot of planning, and it could take years. Jen Barnett of expatsy.com recommends visiting the country you're thinking about moving to during the best weather and the worst. Learn the native language and consider renting before buying a home. Also connect with others using social media groups to learn more about what it's like to live in the country you're considering.